And we are live. So this is the second Chris Riley stream of the day. This is Fun in the Country Basement, though, where we get together with Glenn and Walter, and we have casual 3D printing chats and work on things. So I'm pretty sure Walter and mine is going to be a continuation of working on this. But we'll bring Glenn in and see what he's doing for the day. I'll let everybody introduce themselves. Glenn, if you want to take it from there.
Just making sure it actually went live. So, hey, everybody, I am Glenn.
I'm Xander.
And together we are Fun King 3D. We are a father and son team who do 3D printing, electronic projects, and build and design custom 3D printers from the ground up. I can claim that now, right? That's even though it hasn't printed yet, I can still claim that.
That sounds pretty nice to add to the resume. I like that. And Walter is still missing in action, probably.
Yeah, I was going to say this is the part where Walter, he muted his desktop audio. He can't hear us.
All right. Folks are already on your stream, Chris. Yeah, I'm, no, I didn't mute anything. They can hear you on my stream right now. So
we're waiting for you to announce yourself on the Fun in the Country.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was paying attention to my actual printer. Hey, guys, I'm Walter, Kuntry 3D. As you can see, I'm live streaming on my channel and on this one. As soon as I get this thing to lay plastic here in just a minute, I'm going to end my stream and then jump back. Actually, I won't have to jump back in. I'll be here already. So I'm going to jump directly over here to Fun in the Country Basement. I will just stop the stream on my stream. So I am waiting on preheating. And Chris, are you still printing or what are you doing?
Still don't have the tube length correct.
Okay.
So we're going to try to calibrate that. So we'll get caught up on chat. I'm going to do a better job on this afternoon stream than I did during the day today. Rue is here. Don, 3D Printing Nerd. Robbie Mack is here. Ricky Tanner. Nuru is here. He has been with us all day. He is the resident expert on MMU2. 3DFR is here. Richard, Jason Hopkins, Mike Wiley, Thomas Arduino Makes. Whatever Maker is here. 3DP Iceland, Mapro6. Joe, the 3D printing noob, it's here. Much appreciated. Thank you for joining, Joe. Info Mario, and that is everyone. Everybody, welcome to the stream. These are very casual hangouts where we just chat about things.
Sometimes catch things on fire.
Last week we had a fire. I'm hoping this week we will not have a fire.
We had the magic smoke last week.
We did. Chris Self is here. Robot Hut, hello, and Magnus.
So I want to say hello to everybody. Hello, Joe. Thanks for being here. I don't get a chance to talk at you very often. Robbie Mack sent me something for Mailbag Monday this week, and I don't want to give it away. I don't want Robbie to give it away because it might be visible right now. But so Robbie Mack, don't give it away because the video comes out tomorrow, and it is epic.
Hey, dude, mine. I'm sorry. But mine just calibrated both colors on the front. I've got a nice blue and orange strip down the front of my printer.
Oh, good, because mine does not do that.
Yeah, the Robbie Mack, the package showed up. We actually filmed Mailbag Monday on Friday night.
The day before.
And then it showed up. We picked it up Saturday, so I had to do it as a clip at the end. But definitely, no. I am floored. I'm floored.
Yeah, I'm going to have to redo first layer calibration. But other than that, it looks like it's printing fine.
Chris Lane is here.
Chris, I don't know if you can see this or not. But if you look, that's a nice blue and orange strip.
Awesome. Yeah, Chris Lane, Rinky Dink 3D, hello, welcome. John is here. Justin 3D. Got all kinds of people hanging out today.
That's good. I'm glad that people are enjoying these streams. Today, I'm not going to sit around and twiddle my thumbs, though. Today, I'm going to actually work on something.
All right, guys. On my channel, since I have it looks like the purge block is actually being printed right now. Now, I am going to have to redo the layer height, but it's printing filament. So I am going to stop my stream and jump right back into Fun in the Country Basement. So if you're here and not there, then go there and get away from here. We'll see you next time on Kuntry 3D. Thanks for hanging out.
Chris Lane said, Glenn, who doesn't have the MMU 2.0 kit? You're right, I don't. I'm just grateful to be going from a 2S to a 2.5. I had to spend my money somewhere else.
Hold on. Yeah, I'll have to find the link for Chris's stream.
And Chris Lane also said Walter's cam is super low quality. That's actually just Walter. That's what he looks like in real life.
Blah, 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 blah. My camera is
Walter's internet connection because he lives in the woods.
There you go. And also on the Google Hangouts, it's worse. For some reason.
I know Google Hangout, the technology sucks.
I mean, because when I was looking at it on mine, my stream was crystal clear on my end.
Well, I think what it is, I mean, you know, being it's made for mobile platform, that's all they care about. So, yeah, Ricky's right. Ricky Tanner said Glenn has an FK1, so I don't need a MMU kit.
As long as you have enough acronyms, you're good to go.
All right, I have got to abort this print.
I gotta tell you guys, this hurts my heart to do this. As excited as I am, this hurts me because this printer prints so spectacularly well. And this whole thing came about because my PEI sheet's worn out.
I do not like that. Okay, I found out why these Chris, these ends are supposed to flop in and out.
Why's that?
Because when you unload your filament, it makes a loop instead of trying to push your spool backwards.
Right, gotcha. Yeah, I've noticed that a couple of times now. That makes sense. Hawk 3D Proto Ben is here. 3D Medic Vince is here. Hello. Hawk 3D Proto is getting a new dog.
Sweet. I've got to pop the chat out here.
Calling for Dollars is back as well. Hello, John.
And everybody that's in here that was with me and Chris, so sorry about not taking care of chat like we should.
Yeah, you guys have gotten lazy.
Whatever. You've gotten bald.
You're all like
bald.
oh, these streams, these Sunday streams are so lazy, and then I'm gonna do the rest of my streams lazy.
I know, right?
It's hard to click back into like regular life when you do these streams.
And I do have to give my wife props. She came in and helped with chat a lot. She really did.
I could hear her talking. Was she on the other side of the door?
Yeah, she's on the other side of the door.
She's just yelling at you through the door?
Yes, that is absolutely a fact.
She didn't want to come in case you were gonna like throw stuff.
Correct. She comes in and hits me with a frying pan or something.
Dragon Monk is here. Hello.
I'm actually doing the layer calibration with my second color right now.
Ooh.
With the number 2 filament to see how that works.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with this, Walter, because when I calibrate the tube length, I do it exactly like it says, and it brings the filament to the Bondtech gears, and the Bondtech gears start gripping it, but it doesn't pull it in fast enough to do that prime line.
Yeah, it's like this is not extruding quite right. It's too low or something.
Yeah, Uncle Ron was trying to corral Joseph Prussia today to get him to come in on you guys' stream.
Oh, really?
I mean, I guess he was a little busy and stuff, but
Really? He was too busy for us?
yeah, I got a call from Uncle Ron and Sean from IC3D on their way into Maker Faire at it's like what, 1 o'clock in the afternoon or something. And apparently they fell asleep on the train last night, missed their stop, didn't get home till 5 o'clock this morning.
That's what Ron said. He didn't get home till 5.
No. Is this PLA? Yeah. It says it's PLA. This stuff's printing like PETG.
I got a roll of PLA one time that was really ABS.
Oh, this is record
Still
film.
the
I'm
ABS
hoping
I've ever
it's not
printed.
that way.
I remember that.
Yeah, this is way too low. I mean, it was not even. I'm gonna redo that after it unloads and does its thing because yeah, it was just ripping off of the bed from the get go. It was not even laying down good plastic.
That's really weird.
Chris, there is a way that you can do it manually. Oh crap! What is the? If anybody knows, it would be Nuru. Is he in here?
Yeah, he was.
I think he's doing something. Nuru, can you give him the steps to get into the secret menu, the button menu? Because if you get into that secret menu, Chris, you can actually set it to be the exact length it needs to be.
I'm kind of wondering if it's not saving it.
It may not be. I'm not sure. I'm going to try this again. You know what's really funny? I think my wife is listening and she's going to bring me another water. Nuru said something to you, Chris. Oh, can someone approve my link? It's the hidden menu. Can I make him? No, I cannot. Chris, you'll have to make him a moderator for a minute and let him paste the link, buddy.
There you go. Paste away.
Paste away, Nuru.
Yep. Paul Cumber's here. Hello.
Hi, Paul.
Yeah, he said he did it 3 times in a row. Then make sure you save to length.
This door's going to come off. Should we put this on the rotisserie?
Oh, he said, yes, you have to save it. So what, you have to do an M500 when you're done? Yeah, I talked to him. He was on Chris's stream earlier, baby. No, I know. We were talking about him, and I told him we were talking about him the other day, worrying about him.
Thomas Morales is here. Welcome back.
We have 75 people watching?
What?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
This is Chris's channel.
Oh, that's right.
I thought you got important, didn't you?
All right, that's out. Take that
One of the 18. That's right. See, Thomas is being the like police. He's doing his job.
That's right. Like that smash button.
Like the smash button. That's one of my favorite phrases.
Wow, 75 people watching. That means there's people in here that don't subscribe to Walter and I. So if you'd like to, take the opportunity to check out our channels and subscribe.
Yeah, the links to their channels are in the description of the stream. Nuru, I did not see a link. It didn't post anything. Shane is here. Hello, Shane. We're toying with some of your testing handiwork here.
How is Shane from Prusa here? He should be busy right now. I guess they're about done. Aren't they wrapping up?
Yeah.
Probably so.
Yeah, I see him in here.
I need to know how to properly calibrate the Bowden tube length, Shane.
You gotta take that all the way out, buddy. It's gotta come off.
Aha, there you go, Nuru.
I wonder if Shane is coming to Orlando Maker Fair. Hint, hint.
We have to ask him. He's in the chat and he can hear you. It would be nice to see Prusa make an appearance at Orlando's Maker Fair. Robo Thut wants to know what Fun King is doing today. Today we are turning our MK2S into a 2.5. is exciting.
Shane, Chris and I have been working on these since 9 Eastern time this morning. And I am doing a first layer calibration for filament number 2. And I don't know if it's the filament or if it's my layer calibration, but the blue in the first hole is printing great. However, the number 2 filament is not printing as good. However, the MMU2 is working correctly, it looks to be. Chris is having issues with his Bowden calibration on the Bowden tube link calibration. I'm going to.
Xander's more than willing to work the show with you at Orlando Maker Fair. Come to sunny Florida.
Paul, it is going, buddy. We are making progress. So I am going to try this again.
Parts out.
And see if I can make it. How do I want them seasoned? Salt, pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder, and that's it. And just let them sit. I'll come in there and cook them in a little bit. My wife's got T-bones out, Glenn.
Very nice.
I know she's gonna kill me.
Yeah, you probably are busy, Shane, but thank you for stopping by. I appreciate that.
Oh, absolutely.
And Lester is here as well. Hello, Lester.
There's my orange line.
I mean, we had Joe, the Maker Noob, on today. I mean, we're getting to be big time, Walter.
I know, right?
Well, that's because you guys bogarted all of Sunday. Like, you took up all of the stream time for Sunday.
Actually, Glenn, I knew he was doing his stream this morning, so I hit him up on Twitter and said, "Hey, if you got a minute, stop by," and he did. It was fantastic that he did. I appreciate it to no end.
I had to give him $20.
I'm having issues with one side of my bed not wanting to stick.
Run through your Z calibrate.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to because this is not gonna work. I mean, my first layer height calibration worked fine.
Tell Walter to check link for Twitter for the link came posted here, Shane said. Shane.
Oh, okay, I got you. I need to go to Twitter. He sent me a Twitter message for
And he said I got the link to calibration of Bowden. And New Roof telling Chris about the Bowden link calibration correctly because they keep happening.
right.
Well, thanks for hanging out with us so long today, John. We appreciate it. We didn't want to eat up your whole Sunday, but I know I ate up all of mine. So.
All right. So I think this is the same link that New Roof sent. It's manual.prusa3d.com, service menu, Bowden length, 821.
That's what I'm looking at.
Okay. So you already have that. Thank you, Shane. But yeah, that's what New Roof sent earlier. All right. So I'm going to do the Z calibration on my printer.
Press the middle button on the MMU. Pull it back in.
Because I think one of my lead screws is out of whack or something. There it goes.
Okay, Niru. So I pulled the filament back in. It's still in service mode. What did you have to do to get it to save? It says hit the reset button. But do I just hit the reset button on the MMU and I should be good? I'm doing good, Paul. Techie Dad is here. Welcome, Brandon. So just hit reset, and I should be good. will definitely check out your video in 40 minutes.
Calibration failed. Check the axes and try again.
Exiting the service menu, save the length, but don't. Hit the middle button again. Do it 3 times. Alfonso's here. Hello. Welcome.
All right, so I got to figure out why it is that my computer reboots every Sunday at about this same time.
I don't know.
Sunday. It just completely shut out on me again. And there's no pop-ups, no warning, no nothing. It just done. And I use this machine all week long to film video and stuff with no problem.
Shane, run the whole calibration 3 times just to make sure it's correct? Because this would be my 4th time, I believe. Thanks, Shane. No problem. We'll work it out.
Oh, let me see. Let me see. Y'all reckon these steaks will be big enough?
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Those are mine. She ain't eating any. Yeah, one of those rice dishes or something. Yeah, that'd be good. But don't cook my steak. I'll take care of mine. Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, I think that's what was wrong with my my first layer height calibrations. I had one Z screw off.
Gotcha.
No, it's not like we rebuilt the extruder or anything today.
Yeah, it's not like I've been beating this thing up all day or anything.
I know, right? All right, so now we're good. Now let's try.
Rodney's here. Hello.
Go to calibration and go to. I'm just going to print. I don't like calibrating. Takes too. Who's telling me that? Add some mushrooms and onions? The onions I'll do. I don't eat fungus very much. But I will tell you this: they will marinate until after this stream's over, because I am not going to sit here and eat a T-bone and some stuff in front of Glenn and Chris, and because I know Chris has been here with me all day.
I don't have any issue with you eating in front of me. I got pizza.
But he's been eating gummy bears all day as well.
I have, yeah, very nutritious.
I do not like gummy bears.
Send them to me. It's fine.
Yep.
Oh, yeah,
that's what I've done. So I've done this like 4 times now, and this time I just hit the reset button on the MMU, and I'm going to try the print again. So, I don't know.
Okay.
Light speed. We still have some bugs to work out. We'll be all right. Besides, this does 5 color. Palette only does 4.
You know what's really funny, Chris?
Okay.
Even after all this time, both of us are pretty much still starting to print at the same time.
That's a good thing.
Chris felt bad for you, Walter. He's just waiting on you.
What's that?
Chris was just feeling bad. He's just waiting on you.
Oh, yeah, I know it was.
Hours ago.
We've been
hell, he wasn't either.
We've been jumping hurdles over each other all day.
It's amazing how much dust and crap builds up inside of these things.
Yeah, that little backup, reverse, and loading thing is pretty cool, actually.
Now it's doing some crazy stuff.
Really? No, it's still, that side of the bed is still not sticking. I'm going to take it down just a little bit and see if I can get it to stick.
John, I printed 3 multicolored benchies on my break. I am very interested though in doing the wipe tower as a model, because every one of my wipe towers, if I can make it happen, is going to be a benchy of some kind. So I'm gonna have all these next time you see me at Murph or whatever. I'm these crazy multicolored benchies that don't make any sense.
Yeah, but I thought you had to. It has to be the same model, right?
Yeah, I think right now, like, you have to do it's 1 for 1, but I think they're trying to work it so you can just scale any model to make it a wipe tower.
Yeah,
that would be really cool.
Yeah, it'd be neat if the software would know how much waste there was going to be, and then it would scale whatever model you wanted appropriately to use exactly that amount of waste.
All right, so it finished the first layer of the wipe tower, and it is printing, I guess, the outline of the sheep foot or something.
Yeah, this thing's not even close.
It's still not sticking. Hold on, let me flip the bed over.
Thomas wants to know how much the MMU is.
They're $300 plus shipping.
No, yeah, $2.99 plus shipping.
I cheated here. It wanted me to disconnect all of that, but I didn't want to do it.
I will tell you that the loading and unloading of this filament is going very well right now.
Well, now my MMU is panicking.
All right, let's do a first layer calibration now. Vaporized alcohol. Woo! Chris printed 3 multicolored benchies on his break. What mine was doing earlier, Chris, and I had to take it out and sharpen the end of it a little bit more.
Oh, I see what happened, and that's not good.
What?
It broke off the filament in chamber number 2.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
I don't know if 3D Maker Noob's still here. Is he still printing live? Does anybody know?
They have a 500 by 500 by 600 version of the XK5S now. Great.
Yeah, you need to get you another X5S, man.
Yeah, maybe I get like 3 more, and I'll just tie them all together, stack them just make one large cube out of the small cubes.
Right. All right, so I'm hot. Let's do it with filament 2. Let's see what I can do here.
Trolling for dollars, the X1, I haven't really messed with it since I got it working. It's actually sitting over there on the floor right now, but
I was Chris, I was looking at this, and I want to do the rep box for this, right?
Mm-hmm.
The problem is that these little loop things are pretty much necessary for the unloading of the filament.
Yeah.
So somebody'd have to model one to put on the front of the rep box to do pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
What is this rep box you're talking about? I don't think I've ever heard of that.
All right.
Can you hold that?
Those loops, though, to avoid spool issues, those are going to be real interesting when the filament gets dry.
Yeah.
Now, it's fine. It's right where it should be.
All right, running the Z height calibration again. I need to add the camera to this. A video capture device.
Matt Johnson is here. Welcome, Matt. 3DPIs and Martin. I think I saw you before, but welcome anyway.
All right, so I don't have. Why is none of you working? All right, so you're on, but I don't see you. Oh, you know what?
Gotta cut all this.
That's perfect layer height. All right, so let's try the print again. Once it finishes unloading, we're going to try it. I'm gonna get this camera out of the way. I can't use it right now. It's turned on for some reason. Don't know why, but it is.
Derek Matthews is here. Hello.
What's up, Derek Matthews? How are you, buddy?
Yeah, Ben, I'm pretty much sorted with the Pulse now. I think I'm going to do an update video about how all that went. Matter Hackers, as we know, Matter Hackers made everything right. Everything is working. Some of my biggest issues were with the software, and they've already put in like bug fixes for it, so they're on top of it.
All right, let's start this print one more time. Glenn, how's it going, buddy?
Oh, slow but sure. You know, slow and steady wins the race, right?
Chris and I know that well. We did that today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to let
Joe started his like 4 hours after we did, and he finished before us.
I'm trying to let Xander do some of the work and not just take it from him.
Martin, I would say it's a middle of the road. Not difficult, but not easy either. I believe that the calibration is the most difficult part. I'm pretty sure Chris is going to agree with me there.
Yeah, so far, that is the truth. Who has the weather monitor? That's the MMU. That's how fast that it pulls that filament out of there. You can hear it humming.
Oh, yeah, no, it screams getting it up there.
Yeah.
Just laying down nice fat lines across there for the calibration.
The Lightspeed, I am working on upgrading my MK2S to an MK2.5. And after printing a bazillion pieces of cable chain, I'm very excited to have a flexible bed system coming. This is like half of what I have to have done. By the way, even if you don't need cable chain, it's a lot of fun to play with. It's a good fidget toy.
I don't have any. I probably have very little on most of my printers, but I have this huge section on my desk. That's all I do.
Yeah. Once it gets worked in, I got a couple pieces that were like the way it was designed. It's real sloppy, so it's real fun to play with. But their tolerances weren't tight enough. I had to design my own. Which I'm gonna have that as a disclaimer at the beginning of. So you want to build an FK1? Hope your printer is calibrated.
Yeah.
Because I use some really tight tolerances on some of this stuff.
All right. I calibrated it 3 times in a row. We'll see what it does now.
Okay, let that run right there. Maybe Maybe it will stick to the bed. That's all I'm having trouble with is getting it to stick to the bed. Everything else seems to be working fine.
Joe is one of the fastest printer builders I've ever seen. Yeah, I think he is really fast. Comparison on pallet and MMU. Yeah, I'm hoping to make that happen at some point. That would be. I'm interested in that. YouTube just told you you're alive. Yeah, YouTube doesn't help me out very much.
No, I don't get desktop notifications from YouTube at all anymore.
Yeah.
So if you put that in, right over here, just there you go.
The only problem with this is I can't see how it's laying plastic down. If this doesn't work, I'm going to change filament. I'm going to take this orange and blue out of here. I've got 2 brand new rolls of 3D Solutech orange and blue that have never been opened. I'm going to load if I can't get this to work. Because this orange is not sticking. The blue looked great, but the orange is just not. It's getting there, I guess. I'm going to let it go. The first layer doesn't look very good. That looks like total bullcrap. But it is going back to the block. I don't. Okay. It did not unload the orange though, so I don't know what layer we've got to be on for the orange to unload.
After Bowden calibration, first print doesn't load the filament. Did the second print do it?
He wanted to see if it happened to you first.
Again.
Okay.
So my thermistor wire has an issue in the same spot that it did before. The new thermistor wire.
Oh, really?
It's pretty crazy.
I know one thing. The G code for this is hauling major butt. What is that? I believe that this has pulled up. It did. Son of a biscuit. See if I can pause this.
Such language.
I know, right?
My prime line around my model got picked up and put in the model, so it's like over part of what's printing now. So I'm cleaning that out of the way before I continue.
That's extra reinforcement. Makes the model stronger.
Yeah, it does. It's like rebar, right?
Right.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, no, I'm gonna do this rebarless, so
That will never withstand a hurricane.
it will not. You are correct.
You want me to put these in the magical?
Yeah, this sheep actually has a brim on it.
Bye, Thomas.
Bye,
Later,
Thomas. Thanks for being here, buddy.
I really need to get this camera working so that let me see if I can go to studio mode. Nope. Won't let me. Let me turn that camera off and then I can go back to my other scene to here. Now I can turn the table on. There we go. That's the overhead. So turn. Okay, so turn this right here. Settings. Go to here.
Robbie Mack has turned to Prusa to make his pizza printer because we won't make it for him.
Will that be an SLA pizza printer now?
I bet you that tastes horrible.
Wow. I got to show you guys this. Can you see this? This is that's where the thermistor wire was when it baked. Now I understand why it tore the other one up.
Wow.
That is just like cooked.
Does anybody? I need to go out and look at these models for Prusa and see where this is.
Whoa.
Oh, that would be why. Okay, I see. I see, said the blind man. There's a knot in the filament back here. It's
Still
never
no
good.
go.
See if I can get it out. Probably happened when I dropped it earlier. That would be my bet.
Oh, you can't eat those yet. You have to wait till the instructions manual tells you to.
Wait, what? What?
I don't know. Does the 2.5 upgrade tell you when to eat the gummy bears? I know that.
No. The MMU2 does. Even
Yeah,
in
they
the
don't
Not only
online.
that, but you have like a 1 pound bag of those already.
Where is my 1 pound?
I don't know. Wasn't my week to keep track of them.
Yeah, James can tell you how bad SLA liquid tastes, I'll bet.
Yeah, James isn't feeling well, and that it's got me worried.
Yeah, I know. I was worried about him. I was talking to him last night. They still hadn't figured out what it is either.
Well, that's not good.
No. Not.
His wife is probably freaking out.
Yeah, I bet. I was trying to cheat and not have to unplug all of this, but I think I'm just going to unplug all of this.
Yeah. All right. Knot has been eliminated. Now, it's a good thing the Bondtech is as strong as it is, because that knot would have definitely ruined somebody's day.
So I stopped the print. This is for Nuru, basically, but I stopped the print because it wasn't working. And then I started the same file, and it looks like it worked. So I'm saying firmware bug. Yeah, Bruce and Matrix were both by today, Mike.
Red.
Glenn, did you catch any of the football game last night?
I did not.
Oh, man. You call yourself a Gator fan.
Did we win?
Zach had his first baseball game yesterday.
Yes, I saw that. I like Priscilla's picture on Facebook.
So I had to go and attend that, and when I say I had to, I chose to, but Saturdays is my day to do all my editing. So I
agree.
I didn't get any of my editing done yesterday, and so I came up last night to do the editing, and instead I ended up designing the electronics case for the FK1.
I am loading a second color, by the way, right now. It is pulling in the blue, Chris.
Yeah, it's working beautifully right at the moment.
Yours is?
Yep.
Mine is.
This is ridiculous. Somebody has to figure out a way to fix this. This just should not have to happen. Can we not figure out how to put a CAN bus on our extruder so it just has like 4 wires going to it?
Chris, I don't know if you can see this, but It's actually starting to prime to blue.
Excellent.
Can you see that on the screen there?
Yeah, well, I can make it out. Yep.
Yeah, there you go. It's turning to blue.
Excellent.
Sorry, Glenn. I wasn't trying to overwrite you, but I'm excited.
No, that's all right.
So reset the printer. So you exit service by hitting reset on the MMU, and then you hit reset on the printer, and then that'll fix that bug.
Oh wow! It did one dot of blue, and then it's reloading the orange.
That's what it did on my first one. I thought there was something wrong with it.
It did one little dot of blue right in the middle of the sheep or whatever. I mean, it wasn't even enough to actually change filament for. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, filament printing. That's what I did the first time. That's what the first time I did it. I hit. Well, now I don't remember. I've done it like 4 times, but I know I did that very thing. I hit reset on the side of the MMU, and then I hit reset on the printer, and it still did the same thing. But the only way I've gotten it to work so far is I hit print on the SD card. I stopped it. I hit the print again on the SD card, and it worked. Definitely something not exactly right.
So you can see the chat better. I just came in and heard a lot of beeping. Is Walter cursing again?
No, I did not. I did not curse. Not at all.
No, because of the beeping. You know, like you're being bleeped out.
Oh no. Not me, buddy.
That's pretty funny.
Colin Makes Stuff is here. Hello, Colin.
Colin Makes Stuff. That's that guy that only watches Chris Riley videos.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
I will give you a hint. Make sure that the little black L's on the front of your filament thing are relatively loose.
Okay.
Because they really do need to move in order to lock that in loop.
Hey, look. Prusha sent me sugar-free gummy bears.
Don't tell anybody. I've been getting 7 thumbs down because we got these earlier.
They're not really sugar-free. That was me justifying eating them.
Oh, I got you.
That's so cool. They're in a different language.
They came from a different country, buddy.
I know, but still.
It's still pretty cool, isn't it? Right. Come on, Dad.
Yeah, I know. I gotta be such a killjoy all the time.
I really need to.
The doctor asked me if I was bipolar. I said only in regards to my children.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go like clear off the dining room table so I can set this up in there. So I got room behind it for these filament rollers.
I told you, Walter. I got tools, man. Come up, we'll blow the wall out on that room.
I'm afraid the house would fall down. Glenn, it's not a matter of having tools. It's a matter of having the money to buy the lumber to rebuild.
I feel you, brother. I feel you.
Yes, you can, Nappin, if you eat one gummy bear. Oh, and you asked, did we win, Xander? Yeah, we were favored by 4.5, and I think we won by 26.
Who did we play?
Yeah, it was actually a sight to see.
Who did we play?
Tennessee.
Oh, okay. Dang, I should have watched that game.
Yeah, you should have.
I won't. I probably won't see any games this year.
Or anymore. It's been like 2 years since we seen them.
That's not true. I'm a busy guy this
You're
year.
trolling for dollars, but you know it is an option because you can just run over to to rep cord and buy a rep box. So it is an option. Look at there. Chris's looks so good.
Looking good. Looking good.
So much talk about this rep box thing.
You know what? When you do the 5-color thing on your FK1, you're going to want a rep box.
I already want a rep box. I want one for sitting behind this. I'm hanging on the wall right behind the Prusa so that I can leave all my filaments out and just change whenever I need to.
I was sitting in here sweating and wondering why it was so hot. My bolt bin had fallen over my air conditioner vent.
I was getting.
Oh yeah, your vents are on the floor.
Yeah, it's sweltering in here. I'm sitting here sweating, going, "Damn, I need to turn the air conditioner down."
I was getting ready to say this isn't usually my nature, but I was getting ready to say a really smart ass thing.
Were you?
Well, you live in Florida.
God dang it! Chris has got to stop getting on these streams. He's been hanging around us too much. Becoming a smart butt.
What are you saying? It's hot here?
Well, you know, it could be snowing in Kansas City tomorrow.
Well, that's very true. We dropped 30 degrees in one day.
I know you did. I saw it up there.
Yeah.
Here, all they have to say on the weather is it's hot and it might rain.
Yeah. So how have you haven't changed colors yet, have you, Chris?
No, it has not changed color yet.
And you have your orange on number 2?
Yes.
Yeah, me too. And I thought it was going to be blue with a little bit of orange, but it's not. It doesn't appear to be.
Well, that was actually my inkling as well. I thought the exact same thing, but I guess we were both wrong.
Yeah, mine hasn't picked up the second color yet either.
It hasn't?
No.
Oh, I got you.
Well,
Yours
Still working.
yours haven't even picked up the first color yet.
can say you can't get off the stream until it picks up the second color.
Now, Glenn, with your MK 2.5 upgrade, did you get a powder coated spring steel sheet?
I did. That's what took so long for it to get here. If I would have ordered the other one, I would have had it way, way, way quicker.
Oh yeah. One thing I'm seeing, Chris, on this thing, you know, the first couple of layers, it does the striped infill.
Mm-hmm.
But dang near every other layer has been solid. And it runs the infill in one direction. It doesn't do like a crosshatch pattern, so the block that it's making will be pretty weak.
Now it's working on the second color. Repcore should sponsor the FK1.
That would be a lot to ask. I wouldn't. I wouldn't do that. I don't know. Pooch and I have a good relationship. He offered me money for that Lego toilet paper holder at Earth, and I wouldn't take it. I made him just take it. He gave me a cleaning kit, a nozzle cleaning kit for it.
I'm missing one of my little 3D printing or 3D printed caps that go on the spool holder thing.
What?
I don't know if I lost it or if it didn't come with it.
Now you can print one in multicolor.
It's true.
Well, that's the this kit said it was supposed to come with the nozzle. The wind mouth was supposed to come with the kit because it was printed in ABS or whatever, and it didn't come with it. So I printed it in PETG, and we'll see how that goes. Hey, now I can replace my PEI sheet on my heat bed.
That's correct.
It'll be much easier.
I'm going to try putting it on the AM8 because it's a little bit bigger than the stock bed. So, and in fact, you know what? Maybe I'll adapt the Pinda Probe over to the AM8. It'll have the bed.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? And then you could actually run Prusa's firmware on there, believe it or not.
It might not be a bad option.
The Arduino that's on the AM8, that board should actually run Prusa's Mark II firmware.
Well, it wouldn't hurt to give it a try.
Now I'm curious what this thing does when it runs out of filament. That should be interesting.
I'm not testing mine on that right now.
No, well, no, but I am curious because now I've got all these little spools.
Yeah. Well, it's supposed to do that, right?
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool too, though. That's a good test because
Yeah.
I have a whole lot of this filamentum gold, and I need to figure out in Slick 3R how you tell it that it's all the same color.
Yeah, that's that. Now I'm kind of interested.
And not only that, it still does a prime timer though.
I wish I didn't have a day job because I could totally test that tomorrow.
Stupid day jobs.
I hear a citation coming on. Can anybody even hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, okay, yeah, because I'm going through Google Hangouts. That's right. I've got my lavalier on, and I'm not even using it. Hold on just a second.
Yeah, we've heard all your cuss words.
I have not been cussing.
You've been close.
Yeah, so I noticed today when I was taking those little parts off that I have one spot right here about the size of a quarter that is still like perfectly clean, never used PEI, but the rest of the bed is just trashed. So I must have never printed in that corner.
Now, that should... Can you hear me now?
What?
No.
Okay, okay now. Yeah, I can see the green dots now. I put it on default audio device, and I couldn't... I was like, wait, that's not the right one.
We could hear you before.
Oh, I know, but as I move around the snowball, it sounds different,
Yeah.
So I like using the lavalier when I'm trying to turn and all that other stuff.
Now when you move around, the goofball sounds different.
I had it on my OBS, but I didn't have it on my... What'd you say? I missed it.
I said now when you move around, the goofball sounds different.
Shut up. Hey, have you organized the get-together for all the Florida 3D guys yet?
No, I need to. I want to do something the night between, like the Saturday night of Orlando Maker Faire.
But then they would have to come to Orlando.
Oh. So you have to wait for it then? No. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So this is to you from your brother for your birthday.
Oh, yay.
Xander's birthday is Wednesday, and he hasn't told me what he wanted for his birthday, so I'm buying him Barbie dolls.
Sweet. It's this Wednesday?
Yep.
Well, happy birthday, Xander, ahead of time.
Chris said, "Happy birthday, Xander."
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Xander.
Thank you.
What are you now, 16?
He's 11 going on 17.
I'm 155.
Gonna have to start paying taxes soon.
Well, so far, this thing has swapped colors a lot of times. I've had no issues with these filaments.
Yeah, mine's looking great. Now, as long as that calibration stays consistent, it's good to go.
Right?
Pull back and release to launch. It's a pullback car.
Oh. Interesting.
All right, I think I've successfully ripped this thing apart.
Give it the beard test.
Well, if you're going to work on that, I get the gummy bears.
Are you getting ready to do the Prusa 5 color?
Oh, yeah. It's happening today.
I guess I could be putting together the other trays.
Yeah, it's kind of just busy
I don't
work.
even want to.
It's been a long day, that's for sure.
Open it.
Well, my thing is, once I get them together, where the heck am I going to put them?
Yeah, that when I want to actually make another video, now I had to find some place to put all this stuff.
Right. I do understand why they give you the rubber feet for the trays, though. Because if not, it would just push them off the whatever you had them on.
Yeah. Yeah, those rubber feet actually work a lot better than I thought they were going to.
Everybody's wishing you happy birthday.
Thank you, everyone.
Chris Lane said, I can't wait to visit Central Florida Fairgrounds again. Oh, they've actually cleaned them up quite nicely. It used to be real sandy and dirty, but they've got the grass growing in there pretty good.
I better get to putting these together because I do want, once this finishes, and I know this is 2 hours and 20 minutes on just this print.
Yeah, it's laid down like one drop of blue.
I know. I don't have any table left to put these together.
Some people 3D print new houses, just saying.
Right?
Yeah, I gotta look into that because, I mean, coming from the construction side, I'm very curious, like how they put rebar in that and stuff.
Well, from what I understand, there's only been a couple printed in the United States because most states don't allow them yet.
Yeah, I'm sure the code on it is really weird.
Well, that's the thing. They don't even have any code to handle them yet.
Chris Lane said 25 years ago, when he went there 25 years ago, they used to park cars 3 deep. So if you were the middle car, you couldn't get out. We definitely did not run into that issue last year. It was self-park. I mean, there was a guy out there like directing you to an area that didn't have any cars parked, but it was fine.
Where was that at?
Orlando, Central Florida Fairgrounds.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, this is really hurting my heart to take this apart. I just want you guys to know that.
Yeah.
I mean, not that it didn't need it. I broke the little thumb tab off, that you pull the filament door back with. I broke it off of there. I don't know. I've never used like the load and unload filament option. I've always done it manually.
Really?
Well, I won't on the new one because it's all automatic now, but
Yeah, you really can't do that with the Bondtech.
Kristen, I mean, you get quite a few good parts. That MK42 bed is the best part that you get off of that upgrade, I would say. Because you can put that on anything and make your printer so much better. So what
Chris, I don't know about you, but I'm upset they don't give you that sheet disc that Shane always prints at the fair. I've got it here somewhere. I'd have to find it.
Oh yeah,
But, he prints a 5-color, looks like a coaster, but it's got the sheep in the middle.
yeah.
Yeah, and they don't give you that.
I'm surprised they don't give you that.
I know they don't give you that G code. I'm gonna see if Shane can forward that to me.
Yeah, I want to do one of the multicolored gear, the bearing gear looking thing.
Yeah. I am really seriously wondering where the heck I'm going to put this.
This thing is impressive.
Oh, I know. I'm sitting here mesmerized by it every time it unloads and loads filament. It is absolutely working perfectly.
You know, now you guys just sound like you're bragging. So
No, not really, Glenn. I mean, really and truthfully, I'm not bragging.
It might sound like bragging, but it is pure amazement.
I just love the way my printer takes 5 rolls of filament instead of those stupid printers that only take 1.
And I only print in one color, and I'm also colorblind.
I can't wait till Chris reverse engineers this so we can do like 15 colors.
I just keep stacking them on top of each other.
Right.
I'm gonna run the palette into the MMU2.
No, 5 pallets.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
5 pallets. There you go.
Yeah. 5 pallets.
If they'd sponsor that, I'd try to make it work.
Well, I mean, the conversation that I had with them at IRF was that, I mean, once everything is ironed out, it would be nothing for them to increase the amount of colors. And I thought it'd be cool if they put like a header on it. So you buy the 4-color unit, and then you could buy a 2-color add-on, and it just daisy chains onto it. That would be cool.
That would be cool.
Then you could just add, you know, as many as you wanted. You could just keep adding units to it.
Go fund me Kuntry 3D house. Woo. Somebody had talked about that earlier about, you know, 3D crowdfunding a like a makerspace or something like that. I just don't. I don't feel right doing that. There are people out there that are homeless, man, that need houses. You know.
Yeah, that's kind of a big project to be.
Well,
Well,
I could always do a Kickstarter, you know, and build me a house.
Well, yeah, you set a Kickstarter goal for something awesome that everybody wants, and you build yourself a executive office, which is really just your house.
Right.
And then, you know, your project just fails.
Right.
That's really annoying.
Well, I can't help it. It's a screw coming out of plastic. So it is. You know, we built this printer just about a year ago. And it's like, I don't even really remember building it.
Well, thank you, John Hammond, and you and Todd. I mean, that, you know, the way I was raised, man. I mean, I've got enough. I live in a 1980 mobile home, and I count my blessings every day. Every day. Because I know that it could be a lot worse than what it is.
Hmm.
3D printing a house for way we, you know, I would be all into that, man. I would be behind that. I mean, you know, that would be awesome.
Yeah, but you couldn't use a regular 3D printer. It would take you 5 million years to print a house.
Oh yeah, no doubt. You know,
Like, I mean, we'd have to have one of those concrete extruding ones. Do you need the box? Can I pitch the box over here?
hey Chris, the main body will be blue.
No, I can't see.
Okay.
If you look, if you can see mine, it's starting to do the actual main body. Those were the legs that were orange. So,
Oh, all right. Cool. I'm tired, but it was worth it.
oh, absolutely.
filament holders make some interesting noises. It being so thin, it kind of amplifies what the spool's doing.
Oh, I got you, John Hammond. I understand now. What was that, Chris? I missed that.
No, the spool holders, since they're they're real thin, but they're hollow. The spools make some really interesting noises as they're rolling.
I know. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's Fernando Pena. I did it quietly for your benefit, Xander.
Hello, Fernando Pena. Fernando sent me a package this week, and I picked it up, and it was impressive. And I'm not going to say what it was, but it will benefit all of us at some point, and you will find out more about it soon.
Yeah, he sent me a package a while back, and I need to get on doing something with it is what I need to do.
Yep.
Okay. So all 5 of them do fit across the back of the table. I guess I could move the printer forward just a touch to give a little more room for the tubes back, the hoses back there, the PTFE tubes.
Yeah, I'm not really sure where I'm going to put this thing.
Yeah, me either. Once I get done with today, I have no idea. It is shaking this table like crazy. Okay, Paul Cumber, I'll be looking for it, buddy. Okay. What's up, Carl? It's going. They are printing, both of them.
It's really strange that I lost that printed part.
What, that one little cap?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't know that you had it.
Well, I don't know that I had it, but and there is 20 of them, so counting 19 or 20, it's feasible.
Yeah, you'll have to check to see who your picker was so that you can raise Cain with them.
I feel like, I don't know, Prusa is one of those companies. I feel like you're dealing with your uncle or something. It's like, well, this wasn't quite right, but, get me next time.
Yeah. No, make them overnight express ship you one.
One little part.
You know, Glenn, you say that, and they probably will.
I know they would, but
Yeah, they would. That's ridiculous, but they would. So what was the little wrench for?
I don't know. I never got to use it.
No, but it's really cool. It's a 10 and an 8.
Hey, that's a useful wrench, actually.
That's actually the perfect size wrench for building a Fun King 3D FK1.
That's it. Well, there you go. You need one of these.
Okay, Glenn. So buy you an MMU2 and you get a free one.
You'll need that wrench when you build your FK1, Chris.
Okay. Good to know. Wrenches for okay. Wrenches for the pneumatic couplers that what's his name said finger tight.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, Chris Warcocky. Yeah.
Carl Brown is here, and in case I didn't say hello, Carl.
Loves what?
I thought about taking this whole thing apart and assembling it in a video, step by step.
What, the MMU?
Mm-hmm.
No, just order another one.
Then I'd have to order another MK3.
Okay, and your point?
What's your point? Yeah. Wherein lies the problem? I don't see what the deal is.
1 + 1. I don't know. Build a mini table to put over your spool holders to hold the printer up. Yeah. That's probably what's going to end up happening. So the MK3 right now lives. So I have a lack enclosure, and then I have under that is another table where the MK3
I have had my first failure.
What happened?
If you look, let me pull up my camera right here.
Boy, that was rude. You talked right over the top of Chris.
Well,
sorry,
that's
man.
dangerous. That's all right.
Can you see that?
Whoa.
Yeah, it shot right out the side of the MMU2 here. So yeah, this is going to be a fun fix, I think. I didn't pause it, but it stopped itself, and I have a red blinking light at the top.
Huh.
So what I am going to do is snip the end of this filament.
No.
And stop the print.
What he was saying, so about lack table. So I got the lack table in the middle where the MK3 sets in there, and then it's just floor, so it's 3 whole tables. So I'll probably have to build like, I'll get like a sheet of plywood or something and stand that table on that, and then put all my holders underneath there. It's just going to be a lot of moving stuff around. Kit is here. Hello, welcome. Upgrade MK2S to 2.5, then MMU2. There's an idea.
I'm trying to get the pneumatic fitting out, and I can't.
You need your little wrench.
Yeah.
Thank you, Robert Reynolds, and thanks for joining the stream.
I don't see any filament in here. So it looks like, yeah, it did the unload fine. Just the load failed. Wow. That just kind of sucks. All right, so let's move you over to the side. But I will say that it was doing a good job, you know, doing the model. But for 2-hour print, that model is tiny. It looks a lot bigger on the computer screen. I don't know if Chris thought so or not, but
I thought it was going to be much larger than this.
yeah, this thing is absolutely tiny. So if you're going to do multi 5-color prints, be prepared for them to take forever. Where is my mouse?
They're probably dry shadows. Oh.
I have lost my mouse. I may need batteries. Virginia, can you bring me some AA batteries for my mouse, please?
It's going to do. It's going to stretch those rubber bands.
Need 2.
Mine's printing in air.
Yours is printing in air.
Yep. I think it stopped. I think it stopped using the orange filament.
Yeah, I'm going to unload this orange, and I'm going to get the 2 rolls of 3D Solutech out, and see if I can load that. I don't know if my wife heard me or not. Maybe she did. Let me go grab some batteries.
She probably heard
getting
him.
them.
She ran into Target to get them.
That's fine. I'll have to buy some more.
That was yesterday's. She went down there and then came back. I checked it whenever she had to come back. Yeah,
These are probably all checks from when I bought the truck.
they're
Right,
rated,
right.
blah, blah, blah,
You see how much this was?
blah.
Yeah, that's not. That's
It went down by $15.
So you don't need none of this?
No.
Sorry, too. Blah, blah, blah.
Her light bill went down by $15. I'm happy.
Woohoo!
You're using too much starch in my underpants.
What?
You could hear your whole conversation.
I know you could hear my whole conversation. I didn't mute my mic. I don't mind. I ain't got nothing to hide. Baby, hide the crack pipe. No, just kidding. Got to find my mouse. There it is. All right. Okay, so I'm going to turn off the tabletop right there. Dang, we've only got like 36 minutes, Chris.
Wow.
Okay, so let's unload all the filaments and find that silver. What else I got? Silver. No, I got a brand new see-through blue.
It doesn't act like anything was wrong.
Well, that's mine. Mine don't either. It acts like it just started feeding filament out the side of it. It's all mine.
This one just stopped extruding orange altogether.
Huh.
Joe, Techno Geek is here. Hello, Joe.
Wednesday. Xander, my wife, Miss Kuntry, said happy birthday early.
Thank you.
He said thank you.
Patrick is here. Hello, Patrick.
Okay, I am going to change the filament. Yeah, the little feet came off too. Where did it go? There it is.
Chris Lane, when it comes to a kit, that's not assembled. It's easier to blame the assembler. Well, it is, except when they're supposed to be assembled, and then I have to blame myself. But then you blame FedEx.
Okay, there's something wrong here, and I don't know what's going on. Oh, I see, said the blind man. Okay. Now I know what's going on.
Jake's starting to get a little needy. He has wanted me to acknowledge him twice today.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the second time. We acknowledged you once, Jake. We love you, man, but come on. This
She sounds hideous.
She does. This I may have been having problems with this orange because it just snapped off like it's full of water.
Ooh.
And
That's what
not. I mean, it could have had a hole in the bag from shipping or whatever. Come on, man. This thing is. Oh, that was smart. Oh.
Yeah. Naru, both the ends on mine are still real square. So I'm not sure exactly what happened. Jake says he's special. We'll just leave that one alone. You just said I'm sick to death of seeing orange. That's probably right.
Not me. Not ever.
Yes, we're making some progress. It is printing, but doing very strange things.
Oh, is it printing again, Chris?
Yeah, I switched to the Gecko just to give it a shot. We'll see what it does. Like I said,
Oh,
I hit the unload and reload on all of them, and they seemed fine. So.
I got you. All right, so I have 3 trays back here, but I'm only going to use 2. The first have to open filament. Don't feel bad, Chris. I just lost one of my little black end stops as well.
Okay. You know, I was moving stuff around and moving spools and stuff. Maybe I just, when it was in the middle of a change, I baffled it.
Well, some smart person was trying to get their PTFE tube unkinked and just flipped it over and dropped the entire roller and all out.
Well, that brings a good question. I mean, well, not a question, but a concern. So if you move any of these, there on all the spools that are not currently being printed with, there's no pressure on that filament. So it will slide in and out of that tube at will.
That's correct.
So I wonder how they could come up with like a keeper to stop it or something.
I don't know.
That'd be tough. You'd have to release it somehow, right?
I have to say, the loading and unloading the loading of the filament is kind of tedious.
Yeah.
So I can see why it's okay that prints take this long, because you really don't want to do this a whole lot.
No.
All right, so
No, nothing new, Paul. Same old stuff. You know how that goes.
okay.
So, Naru, what is the issue with the resistance on the filament sensor? What do you actually see when that's off? Wayne Porter's here. You're never too late.
No, you're not too late.
Patrick asked if I'm doing some much needed maintenance, and the answer to that's kind of. It's going to a 2.5 kit. So I will have flexible powder coated PEI sheet bed.
What are the practical uses for MMU? Well, that has yet to be seen by me. I don't know. But it will make some really cool stuff.
To rub it in Glenn's face so he can't do multicolor.
Yeah, that's pretty much the main reason I did it.
Chris, the Benchy that's on there, do you know how many colors it is?
It's 5.
It's 5?
Yeah.
Is there another 2-color print on there other than the sheep?
I think the sheep's the only one.
Oh, wow.
The gecko's not a 2-color?
No, it's 5. It's 3 colors?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can do that then. Hold on. I'll get another roll of some other color that goes with orange and blue.
Green?
Yeah, pretty much. Or white.
Nah, green.
Got to get her in there, though.
Oh, first Benchy on the list is 2 colors, so there's more than one Benchy.
The first benchy on the list is 2-color?
That's what Tom says.
All right, I am going to have to reprint some of these little clamp things that hold the PTFE tube because it's just pushing in and out of the little black keepers.
Yeah. From the Netherlands, welcome.
Okay, so that didn't work. Okay.
Yeah, Lizard won't be done on this stream, but
How long does the lizard take?
3+ hours, it says.
Ah, we're good. I mean, my intentions are if this stream ends and I'm still working, I'm going to start my own stream.
There you go. Do it.
I got to get this thing finished.
I
It's
hear you,
got
buddy.
work to do.
When I get off this stream, after I have something to eat, I'll come back in the chat and taunt you.
Well, that's me. That's me. I'm gonna eat though because I am starving.
Yeah. Make my own MMU for log. No, I don't think so. I might consider putting the palette on there just for fun. In fact, that's probably the printer that I will start with the palette on. Copper Dolphin. I don't think you do. I don't think you necessarily need all the Bowden tubes, but it does mind all the filament. But as far as technically, I don't think so.
All right, so I am going to try to print the 2-color benchy if that is the first one.
Michael Kessel is here. Welcome, Michael. One nice thing about the all-day streams, you pretty much see everyone.
Yeah, it just gives everybody a chance to stop in.
Yep, there's Revolve. Yeah, I got a pallet too. Whenever they want to ship it to me, there's one coming.
Did you really?
Yeah.
You got to understand, they got Chris's money.
Everybody but me.
That's what I'm saying. I think he has a savings account just for this.
I saved a long time.
I hear you. Well, your house has been paid off a while too, right?
Yeah, I've been in the same house since 1999. So.
Yeah. So
I started out
once
young.
you have no bills, you're living with your parents, and you know.
Yeah.
All right, so there's.
Oh,
that.
you've been here for 15 minutes and nobody else said hi? Sorry.
What?
Who? Michael Castle.
Michael Castle.
Sorry.
Sorry, Michael.
Hi, Michael.
Just keep saying hi and be really annoying, and then we'll finally get you.
Yeah.
Yes, we only cater to those who are annoying in the chat room.
That's right. That's how YouTube works, right?
All right, let's see how we do. I'm trying the 2-color benchy. Can't believe that Chris Riley didn't start a benchy first.
I didn't see the 2-color. I would have. I should have broke down and sliced my own. Is what I should have done.
Yeah.
But I was lazy.
That's going to be your next how-to, right?
Yes. So I'm going to show you how to multi-slice.
There you go. So you can show me how to work this thing.
Yeah. I learned how to multi-slice on that triple color Delta that I got one print out of. So.
All right, I've got an error on my alignment. Why do I have an error on my alignment? Oh, I see why. Because the orange is in the way. Okay, so I don't know what that knife blade is supposed to do, but it's not doing it. Whatever it is that it's supposed to do. Because I have orange filament stuck in the way right now.
Hmm.
And I don't even know how to get that out of there. Crap.
Still some time to hang out. That's right.
Okay. So now the blue should load. Let me push the orange up just a little bit if I can. I can snip the end of it and then pull it back down.
Carl wants to know if you should keep asking what Xander's building until we answer.
Okay.
They would like to know what you're building.
I'm building a pullback race car.
He likes those Vex robotic kits. So that was his birthday present from his brother.
All right, so let's see what we can do here.
I told you 3 times the blade didn't use. Now you
Yeah,
see.
but that's just ridiculous. That the blade is there. When it slides across and there's filament in the way, it should cut it.
I was gonna say it isn't for just evening them up across the front.
It's
I don't know.
it's for trade secrets, so that everybody thinks there has to be a blade in there when they're trying to rip off the design.
What did you say, baby? I missed what you said.
I said,
Not you. Shut up. I know you told me, but it makes no sense. Then why do you even mount the blade?
it's
What's the
for
blade
the
for?
it's for the MMU 2.1.
Oh, okay. When we have to,
We mounted the blade because we do exactly what Prusa tells us to do.
I got you. We get led around by the nose.
It's an upcoming feature.
Well, you never know it with them. It might be.
Printable models from Prusa 3D. Yeah, okay, it is a 2-color benchy. All right, cool. I really hope that finishes. That'll look cool. That the striped lizard, the gecko, takes roughly 3 hours, 40 minutes. The Mini Joe with 5 materials takes 22 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, it loaded that blue like it was nobody's business that time. So happy for that. Beautiful layer line. Come on, there you go. Pretty. That is pretty, actually. Now I can set my Z height a little better, I think.
Bennett is here. Welcome, Bennett.
Hey, Bennett.
No, that's perfect. Layer height's perfect. It's sticking nicely. All right. So we're going to do a benchy in 2 colors. Uh-oh. It didn't stick. Let's lower the live Z just a little.
I love that this guide, every step, the tools required are exactly the same tools.
Yeah. That's better.
It's loading the orange, but it's not printing the orange.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, didn't mean to make all that noise.
Sure. Clean the bed every time. What's the purpose of that? Nah, it's sticking pretty good. I may have it a little too high. I never did get the Z offset set right because the filament I was using earlier wasn't working quite correctly. And now it's peeling this whole bottom layer up with the Pender probe. All right. Let me pause this so I can get that out of the way. Oh, man.
Oh, I was wrong. The nozzle is in here.
Yeah.
I didn't see it. Sorry, the wind mouth. I'd looked through here and didn't see it, so I printed one. I think I still might put mine on there just to see how it holds up.
Did you just call it the wind mouth?
Wind mouth. You're not familiar with that?
No.
That's the assembly instructions for the ANET A8. Calls it a wind mouth.
I love that. I've never, I've assembled an A8. Maybe I wasn't reading good enough. That's awesome.
Yeah, the part cooling duct is a wind mouth.
That is awesome.
But I like touching the bed. It warms the tip of my finger.
I heard the nozzle does a better job at doing that.
I bet it does. Reach up there and grab it for me, Xander, and let me know.
No.
Okay.
Walter likes to touch it to his tongue.
That was a 3D pen.
I told him he had to go down and eat that.
No.
She said hi, Paul.
It's all right. He can eat it here.
No, I'll go down. I'll go down.
All right, come down.
Yeah, just let me.
That's really weird. I hit the pause button, and then when I resumed, it heated the bed up, but it's not heating the nozzle at all. The nozzle's showing 0 degrees. Well, it's actually showing 148, but it was showing it was set at 0. And now that I've reset this, the MMU won't work. It'll say, hey, I've got filament in me, and you can't do that.
Sure glad I didn't get sucked into buying one of those.
How do you, Chris, did you see anywhere where you can manually unload filament?
Well, it asked me a couple of times, so it's got to be in there somewhere.
To manually run the filament backwards.
Please don't step on the printer.
It's starting a print at the moment, so I don't have all the options, but I don't know.
Well, I'm preheating now, so I want to unload filament. Okay, so it unloaded out of the hot end and said, please pull out filament immediately. So I'm assuming that it's got to be some type of button arrangement.
Yeah, because if it shoots it out of the hot end, you still have a Bowden tube on there. How would you pull it out?
Oh, okay. So no, I have to actually pull it myself. Okay, it is preheated. My nozzle is up to temperature, so now I have to pull it back out of here myself. Oh, that sucks. That really does suck. Let me see. Yeah. I have to unscrew both of the PTFE tube. Okay, so it says that, but let's unload filament Eject
You and
filament.
Todd, thanks for hanging out today. We appreciate it, and I'm glad you stole your roommate's cake. That was awesome.
What?
Yeah, that was a conversation we had earlier today. He's like, "Should I steal the last piece of cake from my dorm fridge?" And I said, "Yes, you totally should."
Well, yeah, because you don't want it sitting around too long and then getting nasty and nobody eating it.
That's right.
Okay, it didn't get it out.
Isn't it great being an unpaid intern for the Prusa R&D team? Prusa should have used Walter as a beta tester. There you go.
Right? I can break anything.
I think I heard Walter mention that more than once at Earth.
Oh, come on. How in the... Oh, you got to turn this off.
The platform will go to whatever temperature that you set the filament at in the slicer, Paul. So it will jump up and down if you wish.
Okay, the filament is stuck.
Dorm fridge is fair game. Agreed.
Aha. There we go.
I really got to get myself a set of metric drill bits.
I need to make sure.
Chris Johnson, I don't remember if I saw you before, but welcome to the stream. Yeah, I think you can do a lot of different things in the new slicer like that.
Beautiful. Let's try it again.
We got stuck to your left elbow there, Walter.
I don't know. Piece of filament, probably, Glenn. Oh no, it was a one of the feet, the piece of paper that come off the feet.
Look like a flower petal.
Yeah, I've got them all stuck. They're all right here on my desk where I've been leaning my arm.
Thanks,
Okay.
Nuru. I'm really curious to see what that comes out of that. I'm sure we're going to be getting several versions of firmware here very soon.
I agree with you, Chris.
Yeah.
I will tell you that there is a way, and it lets you eject the filament from the menu. When you click unload, the next thing it will ask you is which one you want to unload, and then you click it again and it ejects it completely out of the MMU2 unit.
Cool.
All right, so I'm going to try the benchy again. I bet Chris says that all the time. Somebody makes him mad. He's like, try me, benchy.
You better bring it, Benchy.
Bring it,
Tattooed on my arm. Try me, bitchy.
try me.
I just keep handfuls of benchies in my around in my pockets, and I throw them at people.
Right, right. You know, I saw a dude the other day walking around with a benchy mark in his head. It's like, you know Chris, don't you?
Like, at work we do the, connections and, the local, the in-house Facebook basically, but you have to be on it.
Right.
And my little avatar is a close-up of a benchy. It's just like a huge benchy. And everybody's like, what is that? I'm like, well, it's a 3D printed boat. And you wouldn't understand.
You know, if they're really younger than you, you could say that's Gilligan's boat.
Yeah, you never know.
I like the fact that Chris had to explain the in-house Facebook, and he had to be on it before he told us that he had an avatar on something.
Yeah, I had to be on it. They forced me.
Well, we have to be on Skype as well, so.
Yeah. Yeah, you can change colors in Cura. It's not you. It's I don't remember what the menu's called, but it's not real hard. It's over there on the left. Like, that's all I can remember. It's over there on that left-hand side. I'd have to look it up though. Come to me, Vinci. Yeah. Nunchuck benchy. Yes.
Are you going to print? What's
T-shirt
going on?
phrases. Exactly.
Why is this not printing? Oh, well, of course it won't print. Let's reset. You know what's really funny? It really helps after you clean a jam if you put the PTFE tube going back to the hot end.
Yeah.
Or if not, it just kind of sticks filament in the air. I swear, man.
Tom says, if benchy isn't a boat, it don't float, it's no boat. That's not true. The benchy does float. It just floats upside down. It's a capsize boat.
It just doesn't float correctly.
Yeah, so it does float. Yeah, the filament changes have been fine. I've run into like 4 or 5 different issues now, it seems like. But right now, I can't get filament number 2 to load. But I went back and reloaded all of them, and I'm going to try again. So we'll see what happens.
Oh, I see. If you look, Chris, look at the end of the, what do you call it? Crap. The little filament break, I don't know what else to call it, where the PTFE tube goes in.
Mm-hmm.
There's a place there for like a piece of filament. Right?
Okay.
And you put that piece of filament in there, I'm pretty sure, and then zip tie your PTFE tube to it to hold it. No, not down there. On the spool holders, right in the front where the PTFE
that's what
tube
that
goes
is.
in. There's a little bitty hole above it. You see that?
Yeah. Huh. I was wondering what that was for. It's like keyed.
Yeah, and I don't know, but I mean that's the only thing I can figure.
Cram a little something in there
to hold that,
to push up
to
against
hold that
it. Yeah.
PTFE. Yeah.
Okay.
I could see a toothpick going in there and holding it for me.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I was curious about what was going on there.
I promise I'm gonna get a benchy started here in just a minute. About the time it's time for us to go. No, that's cool, Nuru, but I've been having issues with mine sliding in and out, and there had to be some way to hold them in there. Because the one will go all the way through. I mean, completely. You know what? I bet it's a screw hole. I think you take some of these leftovers and you put a screw in it to hold it there. That would make sense. It's kind of like a just not a crimp, but almost. That's the only thing I can figure out. You son of a buck. I almost did it again. I mean, I'm sitting here running my mouth and I didn't have the PTFE tube on it again. Shut up, Chris.
It's getting to be that time of day.
It is. It is. It really is.
Oh, you guys act like you've been doing this all day.
Bed level failed.
Feels like I've been doing it for weeks.
Yeah, this build is not, well, I can't say that. Joe got his done and it worked great.
Because Joe is a professional.
I was gonna say because that's Joe.
That's why I do live streams, so that they can see what the average Joe looks like.
Right. So they can set their expectations closer.
Right, closer to reality. All right, so this has got to, I don't know what the deal is. There's nothing on the nozzle. I think because I was holding on to it and tightening in the pneumatic holder. Almost there.
Did you see a picture of this two-colored benchy? When does it change color?
I don't know. Are you printing the 2-color benchy now?
The
Yeah.
smokestack.
Yeah.
Yes.
It doesn't change until the gunwale.
Okay. No, yeah, the gecko failed because it wasn't loading orange, so I just went ahead and fired up the benchy.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, it's all one color, and then just the smokestack is a different color.
It just it finishes the print and then it pulls out another one of the colors and just throws some stuff on top to simulate smoke.
I know, right? You are correct. Later, guys.
Thanks for hanging out today. You were a big help. We appreciate it.
You were immensely helpful. Okay, first strike down of the benchy. Let's see how we do. Well, definitely a much better first layer on the wipe tower.
John, nothing prints right for Chris till he does a benchy. That's for sure.
I know, right?
Till I do 8 benchies.
You tweeted out the link to the ending, not the all day affair, just the fun in the country basement. No. The Michael Castle say, need to do that when you sign off, Walter, and then duck down out of camera, ninja vanish. Oh. Yeah, no. All right, so let's adjust this Z just a little bit. Make it a little bit taller than what it is. I think that will do it.
Grumpy dude, yes, we are still at it, but not for very much longer. In fact, it is 5 o'clock right now.
Cool, man.
And that's
Cool.
about my limit for 3D printing stuff for today.
Yeah. And guys, if y'all are not subscribed to any of us, that's Fun King 3D, Chris's Basement, and Kuntry 3D, then go out there and click the button, hit the like button, whatever you want to do. Glenn, are you still gonna break off and go stream, buddy?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go punch up. I'm not gonna schedule it or anything. I'm just gonna go punch up a live stream.
Hey, and if y'all want to keep watching, jump over to
YouTube.com/FunKing3D.
hold on. Hey guys, Chris, you might want to wait a second. Prusa liked the tweet, so he may be jumping in here.
He's got a lot going on.
You know, you can't ever put it past him, though.
You never know.
But there you go. There's the link to Glenn's channel. He is going to be doing a stream here as soon as we get done with this.
Yep, their information is in the description as well.
Chris, how did the bottom of your benchy look?
It looks good.
Well, I can't really see mine yet, but it looks like it's printing really nicely.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. That is nice.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, Patrick, man, appreciate you being here. No, Chris Johnson, he does not. He is doing the MK 2.5 upgrade. So that's what Glenn is going to continue doing when we get off of here.
Yeah, I'm not all fancy with that, MMU and stuff.
I don't know about Chris, but I'm going to go cook me some supper because I am starving.
Directly, I got to get something to eat. So I'm going to go ahead and sign out here. Walter, you want to say goodbye? And Glenn, just out of this stream?
Guys, thank you for being here all day with us, with me and Chris and Glenn here for the past couple hours. It's been a fantastic day. my MMU2 is printing, Chris's MMU2 is printing, and it looks like, you know, they're printing well. I do have some issues with my bottom of my benchy, but we'll get over it. If you have not subscribed, then do so. Kuntry 3D here, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, you name it. All right, Glenn, it's on you, buddy.
I'm Glenn, and I normally have a Xander, but he's eating some dinner. And we are Fun King 3D, home of 3D printing, electronic projects, and occasionally we design a 3D printer from the ground up and build it. When I say occasionally, I mean over the last six glorious months. You know, I haven't done a live stream in so long. I'm not even sure how to do it.
Yeah, my benchy just turned loose too. So,
Yep. So, yep, those are the guys. And I'm Chris Riley. I hosted this week for Fun in the Country Basement. Thank you for hanging out all day today as we did the MMU. It was quite the build, but it does appear to be working, and I'm sure we're going to work out a lot of kinks over the next couple of weeks. But as everybody has said, if you have not subscribed to Fun King 3D or me, Chris Riley, Chris's Basement, or Walter with Kuntry 3D, that's with a K, all their information is in the description below. Thank you all for joining. And we do this every Sunday, and it will be on Glenn's channel next week. Funinthecountrybase.com will get you all the information you need. So visit that if you need it. But that will be all for me today. I'm going to go eat some dinner. Again, appreciate everybody for coming today.
me too, guys. Y'all have a great night.
And I'll be live momentarily.